Hey y'all, what is up everybody? How's it going everyone? What is up YouTube? Sparky Marky here and I'm back. How's it going y'all? How's everything? And also, how's March y'all? Well anyways y'all, this is going to be a double review and unboxing of these two pieces. They're practically the same but different designs. But also, before we look into what is in here, let's head to the man cave and talk about what era, what year are we talking about? Excuse me, sorry. What era, what year are we talking about exactly? The late 90s. Which late 90s are you talking about? 1999, y'all. And with that, let's go to the man cave and see. 1999, like now. Alrighty. So if you were in the last few minutes, like about the last few minutes of this video, you're already in the year of 1999. Wow, 25 years ago. Wow, how time flew by in that era. So tell me, folks, what do you recall about 1999? And anybody born in the early 90s or so would recall that time, or anybody that was very little. Anybody would recall watching their first movie in theaters? Anybody would recall going to video stores growing up in that time era? Anybody did something special in the late 90s? Anybody would recall, I don't know, having a joyful time in that time? Anybody remembers MTV, VH1, the Box Music Channel? Nickelodeon was still kicking around with all that, and what else? Oof. SpongeBob was born that summer, very fun year. USA Network did some horror-themed movies with promoting USA Frightmare, I believe. Fright was at that time, and the teen horror slasher genre. I remember going to Zoo Miami and got a toy Pokemon at when trick-or-treating as a kid. Getting wasted on junk food. I was a very big kid back then. Very, very big kid. I was attending elementary school. Who could recall that, huh? Let me know in the comments about 1999. And cool products like video game systems, like the Sega Dreamcast was a thing. Game Boy Color, kicking the waves, and other video game devices and electronic at that time. Cell phone was getting big, but cellular phones for the rich. So let me know about that as well. All right, let's get on to these badasses right here. What you're looking at, baby. These were like the early days. If anybody remembers Tiger Electronics, they used to do like those recording devices, the kind you would see in Home Alone 2. And who could remember that? Those were good electronics back in the day. So yeah, you're going to be looking at two, both released on February 25th, 1999, from my guess, but it was definitely 1999. And these, of course, the one on the left, it's in a strap, and it's known as the F-V3-1T, F-V3-1T. And the one on the left is the stainless steel version of the F-V3-1T, but in stainless steel, by the way. So let's take a look at one of these first. And also, they both say the same thing. Module 1589. Both of them are module numbers. Pause it. Oh, hold on. Pause it. In a few languages. So yeah. Voice recorder, 30 seconds. Wow. So yeah, these look like something you can get out of a store in Japan or something. I don't know if they were sold here in the US like this back then. Again, I was in my own world in those days. And what about any of you guys? Anybody born in the late 90s, of course. Heck, some of them are now 25 and such. Hold on a second. Alrighty, I just opened it very gently. I didn't rip anything off. I like this packaging. I don't want to leave it like that. Okay, so, well, this doesn't look pre-owned. Oh, well, this is how they are, you know. Again, this is from 25 years ago. Nothing more in here. Oh, we're gonna make sure to put them back safe and sound. And let's see what came in there. Underneath it is the manual. Oh, what do you know about this? Easy rack. Wow. Just a quick viewing of this design, printed in Japan. Okay, keep the watch about 5 centimeters, 2 inches from your mouth when recording. Same thing. And same thing here on a different language. So yeah, very unique device from its time period, from the time era. So yeah. So let's take a quick look at this badass. So it's protected well, A+ on that. How it came with. And look at that, laying flat on the table. $15.89. No scratches, no indication of being used, and it has been sealed for a long time. Okay, let me just take this sticker off gently. I'll put it back where it was. I'm not gonna like record the hell of this. There's no replacement parts. Either they're easy or hard to find or seen better days. Whoa. You got your alarms. And if you have both for indicate for these two. Ooh, my favorite, my favorite. Huh. What are the odds on that? Huh. Well, it's a 24-hour count, no, a 24-minute countdown timer. Huh. What are the odds on that, folks? Oh, I see. Press play. 24-hour countdown timer, baby. You got your stopwatch, you press play, and you press it again. That's a split. And it keeps going. Pause it. Hold the clear button. Huh. You press the record button to delete, to reset. Wow. So yeah, that's all you need to know. And let me see if this does something called a split. I mean, the test screen mode. Yes, it does. It does. It does, baby. Oh, yeah. Alrighty, folks. You're gonna listen to my voice on this recorder. So listen carefully, folks. Alrighty, folks. So this design is from like so many years ago, 25 to be exact, and very unique design, beautifully well thought out. And what do you guys think of this technology? You think we should make a comeback in the silver mode? Let me know. And Casio, are you listening to this? Bring this technology back in the Casio or the G-Shock world. So think about that, folks, and let me know in the comments. That's all, folks. So yeah. So wow, I have a recorder. So anyways, I don't know how to, I don't know if you could erase this thing, or maybe you could erase it. I'm not so sure. I have never had a watch like this before. Let's take a look how it looks. But I'm not going to be like wearing this to any events. The camera, this is like pretty old. I mean, this is like a very rare watch. Never going to see another one like that again. eventually, and this is how it looks due to the fact it's been under the box. So yeah, and of course underneath this band right here, aside from Easy Rec, which is obviously record, and here it is for illuminator. So yeah, on the count of this is indeed a unique piece. You're never going to see another one like this again. So that was a 30-second recorder you saw of my voice. So it kind of sounds like a old distant recording, and that is how you hear the voice through here, and you can record it. I got to make sure I was 5 feet away from there. So that's how it rolls. Huh. I think you gotta press adjust and clear to erase the recording. So yeah, folks. Amazing technology from the late 90s. Tell me what you all think. Anybody remembers the Tiger Electronics devices from so many eons ago? So many years ago, to be exact. You will recall that this was the time, that was the era of electronic devices, including for video game electronics, that you might have heard from a fellow YouTube collector, a YouTuber who's a gamer by the name of the Angry Video Game Nerd. Everyone remembers Tiger Electronics. I sure remember that from those times. So yeah, the count of being, this is indeed one of the greatest technology. Let's take a quick look on this one as well. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing, but it is the same details as it is. But let's see the stainless steel version. Let's take a look. Heck, won't hurt. Alrighty. So now, here's the stainless steel version. Same thing, but it has different. It's a semi-adjustable bracelet, I think. If you can, like, unbuckle it. It says Casio. Same thing as before. I don't know if it has what kind of, are these screw pins or something? But if you noticed, I got a big wrist. I work out. I like to eat sometimes. I'm not gonna buckle because it'll take me too long. So I'm just gonna give you like a semi-viewing. That's how it is. Easy rec on the stainless steel part right here. I can tell if it's resin. Let me just adjust this right here. Okay. For voice, you got your alarm. Ooh, my personal favorite. The timer. And back to where you were. So yeah, you heard my voice. I sounded like a radio, an old vintage radio on a voice, like you heard from the 1960s at that time. So yeah. So yeah, very good design and very unique in its own way. Being the technology is all there and all those years ago, you have to admit, this is indeed a very unique piece from a very good time in the late 90s, until we hit the millenniums, of course. And tell me, what was your favorite time in that time? Anybody remembers horror movies at that point, and Arnold Schwarzenegger in the film End of Days? And what else? Very cool films. No lie, no kidding. So yeah, with all that out of the way, let's play music to represent 1999. Let's go, folks, to play a song from 1999. Like, right now. Let's go! Alrighty, folks. So with all that out of the way, we're gonna be playing music from 1999 with the song called Garage Garage original mix by DJ Luck and MC Neat and Scott Garcia. Enjoy, folks. So that was Garage, original mix by DJ Luck, MC Neat, and Scott Garcia. So yeah, released in 1999, folks. So, what do you guys think of these two watches? What do you think of the technology behind them? And what do you think of how my voice sounded in that recording? Radio straight out of the 1960s or the late 90s? Whichever era was when recordings were much cooler back then, but it still is today, I suppose, too many years ago. Who knows? And also, if you like content like this or other content, please click the bell on the subscribe button to be notified of new uploads. Like the videos, always appreciate thumbs ups. And anything related to the content, comments down below. So yeah. And also, the YouTube community, I often post what time I post videos at a certain time, whether it be the late morning hours, early evening hours, or the afternoon hours, whichever time it is. And keep an eye on the YouTube community for any other pre-order items or the time that the video is going to be appearing. So keep an eye on that, folks. So yeah. Anyways, y'all, this is Sparky Marky Mark signing off. Y'all take care. God bless you. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy Friday and the weekend. And see you on the next vid. Later, y'all.